Welcome to the 63rd Annual Induction Ceremony of the Rosemount High School chapter of the National Honor Society. We apologize that we could not be with you in person this year to celebrate these students and their achievements, but we thank you for joining us for this video presentation in its place. Our induction program will begin with a welcome message from myself, Allie Dreesen, co-advisor of National Honor Society, followed by a message from our principal, Peter Roback. The National Honor Society pillars will be outlined. We will present our outgoing members, incoming members, and highlight our leadership teams. The program will be concluded by a reading of the National Honor Society oath and a closing message from our co-advisor, Kyle Paulson. Welcome to the 63rd Annual Induction Ceremony of the Rosemount High School chapter of the National Honor Society. I am Allie Dreesen, a science teacher here at Rosemount High School and a faculty advisor of the National Honor Society. Today we will be celebrating the induction of 176 new members into this prestigious society and the hard work and effort of our 311 current members. The students who are being inducted tonight represent the very best of Rosemount High School. They embody and represent the National Honor Society core values and the values of the Rosemount High School Irish Way through their commitment to serving others, their pursuit for higher learning and personal growth, and exemplification of positive leadership throughout our community. We also owe a debt of gratitude to the people who support and inspire these students, including family, community members, classmates, teachers, coaches, and staff. Your love, encouragement, and occasional pushes help shape who these students are. Thank you for your continued support. A philosopher by the name of William James once said, "Act as if what you do makes a difference. It does." Our National Honor Society embodies this. I continue to be impressed by our members' passion, drive, and selflessness for our local and global communities. As a chapter, we've set out to commit to high standards and strive to do more. We take immense pride in the fact that our members contribute nearly 10,000 hours of community service over the course of 1 year, and each National Honor Society member has the potential to impact thousands of lives through the service they do. Over the past year, our students have faced significant challenges and setbacks due to the coronavirus pandemic. Through it all, they have persevered. They continue to uplift and inspire their peers to push onward, and they give back to our community when it needs them most. I want to take a moment to highlight a few impactful moments this year. For example, 8 of our National Honor Society members have participated in a pilot program called We Share Solar, where they engaged in learning about social, economic, and energy equity across the globe and built a solar suitcase that will be shipped to a refugee camp in Uganda. Our members have dedicated hundreds of hours to food drives and volunteering at local food shelves. They've donated blood, made blankets and reading buddy kits for children at the Children's Hospital, cleaned up litter and pollution throughout our community, and they have provided tutoring services and membership to students of every age. Looking ahead to this summer and the coming academic year, I'm increasingly hopeful and optimistic that as vaccinations become more widely available, new opportunities will arise for our students to participate and serve others. National Honor Society members serve, grow, educate, and inspire. We have an exciting year of big dreams and plans ahead for us, and I am immensely proud to have the opportunity to work side by side with you as we embark on this journey together. Thank you for joining us to recognize and give thanks to our dedicated National Honor Society members.
Hello, I'm Mr. Roback, principal of Rosemount High School. Welcome to the 64th annual induction of the Rosemount High School National Honor Society. Unfortunately, we are not able to come together in person today for this important ceremony. We can still, however, honor and recognize the achievements of these very special students. I would like to start by acknowledging our guests viewing this ceremony, the parents, guardians, and extended families of these distinguished students. A significant reason why students are being honored is because of the love, support, guidance, influence, and input of all of you. This ceremony is one of those times that we celebrate the accomplishments of our students, but we also must realize the impact that positive, caring, and meaningful relationships have in overall success and ability to achieve. I would like to recognize the faculty leaders of our organization. A special thanks to Ms. Allison Dreesen and Mr. Kyle Paulson, chapter advisors, as well as Mr. Calvin Kiesling, assistant principal, for their leadership with the National Honor Society. Finally, and most importantly, I would like to recognize and welcome our students, current and soon-to-be members of National Honor Society. Thank you for embracing and demonstrating excellence in the 4 pillars of NHS's foundation: scholarship, leadership, service, and character. In countless ways, you have impacted our culture and climate here at Rosemount High School. In other words, you have contributed to our community. You are passionate, thoughtful, motivated, and make it matter wherever you go. From the example you set by virtue of your character, to the contributions you make to the learning environment through your scholarship, to the lives you touch as part of your service, to the followers you guide via your leadership. You are role models, change agents, and the essence of what it means to live out our Irish Way values. During this ceremony, we will be inducting 174 students into the Rosemount National Honor Society. Together with our members who are already inducted, the National Honor Society will be made up of 333 students next year. Real briefly, I want to mention the origins of the RHS National Honor Society. Rosemount has a motto of pride in the past, performance in the present, and promise in the future. Celebrating and honoring our storied past is valued here and provides direction and learning for the current RHS community moving forward. In thinking of the past, we can trace the origins of the RHS National Honor Society back to the 1958-59 school year, when there were a total of 55 graduates. 2 of those graduates were, in fact, inducted as members into the National Honor Society. Although 61 years have passed and perhaps some of the activities and classes look different in present time, the character, service, scholarship, and leadership of these original 2 students, I'm sure, look very similar to our current inductees. So students and parents and guardians, take special pride this evening. You join a society of scholarly, nationally recognized high school students who have weathered the test of time. Remember, membership in the National Honor Society is an honor, but it is also a commitment to excellence. I challenge all of you to commit to maintain this and further develop the 4 NHS pillars that have earned each of you the privilege and honor to be a member of the National Honor Society. In doing so, you will be the leaders we need you to be in and out of the classrooms at RHS. You will live our Irish Way values and continue to seek learning and growth opportunities on a daily basis. So congratulations to all of you once again. Please continue to make Rosemount High School proud, your teachers proud, your parents proud, and most importantly, yourself proud. Thank you.
Members of the National Honor Society embody and are committed to upholding 4 core values. Character is the valuing of diverse cultures and building relationships that reflect love of self and concern for others. There are endless attributes to good character, such as perseverance, respect, integrity, honesty, and sacrifice. The list goes on. Good and noble character is a high calling. Character is not about praiseworthy or blameworthy behavior, but the personal commitment to ethical and compassionate decision-making that affects oneself and others. Leadership is carrying oneself with dignity and taking ownership and responsibility for one's own actions. Scholarship is a commitment to learning and growing on an educational path. It means making the most of educational opportunities provided and seeking out learning, not only in school or similar settings, but also personally. Scholarship represents perseverance and grit, a willingness and drive to challenge oneself to strive in difficult circumstances and challenging courses. More importantly, it stems from a desire to contribute to this world in a positive way by building on one's own actions, knowledge, skills, and talent through different experiences. Service is seeking out and engaging in meaningful service, not simply doing acts of service to fulfill a school, district, or program requirement or to collect hours. Through service, students gain invaluable and meaningful experiences, perspectives, and opportunities to demonstrate and strengthen the other key values of NHS, such as their character, leadership, and scholarship. To be inducted into the Rosemount High School chapter of the National Honor Society, students have to demonstrate their commitment to these values through a rigorous application process. The students who qualify are recognized and respected by their peers and the District 196 community as being among the best students here at Rosemount High.
Hi, my name is Kate Bartz, and I'm a senior here at RHS and an officer of the National Honor Society. Volunteering is an integral part of NHS. During normal school years, we require at least 12 hours of volunteering each trimester. Although this may seem like a large commitment, the time that we spend is not only fun, but also rewarding. The large group activities that we organize are great ways to meet new people and work together to help people in our community. For me, NHS reminds me to act with gratitude and appreciate everything I have, because there are many people less fortunate than myself. By volunteering, I'm able to give back to the community that I have grown up in. It is my hope, along with the other NHS officers, that you will get more out of NHS and volunteering than just hours.
We now present our outgoing and incoming members.
Throughout our time in NHS, both in member and officer positions, we have truly gotten to see the impact that even one person can make. Not only do we make a difference in the community around us, but service has also made a difference in our lives.
The Irish Way Value character really encompasses our journey through this program. Volunteering has developed our own morals and values by emphasizing the importance of community and supporting each other, even if it means putting others before ourselves. Whenever community members are in need of anything, whether it be food to eat, warm winter clothes to wear, or even a tutor or mentor, the Rosemount NHS chapter will always be there to help.
NHS has really opened the doors to new opportunities in volunteering that we wouldn't have seen or utilized otherwise. Having dedicated time for these activities helped us prioritize service in our lives, finding a larger purpose and positively helping our community. The effort and time placed in helping others grew our values and beliefs to be ones of total compassion for others.
Once our NHS journey transitioned to a position of leadership, it became so fulfilling to connect others to various volunteer opportunities, so that they could then realize the importance of giving back to our community as well. We are so excited for the future of Rosemount NHS chapter and look forward to seeing all of the ways you grow as human beings as you give back to our community. Thank you.
Mr. Paulson and I would like to extend our deepest gratitude to our leadership team of 2020. These students demonstrated grit and perseverance during a difficult transitional time for the National Honor Society, particularly in light of the coronavirus pandemic. They served as capable leaders who inspired and encouraged their peers and offered creative new ideas to help our community grow and expand on its community partnerships. Thank you. We're excited to present our new officers for the upcoming academic year.
For those of you who don't know, virtue can be defined as the behavior of showing high moral standards. To be fair, I had to look it up my first time too. In Rosemount, Rosemount High School, and Rosemount NHS communities, virtuous behavior is displayed everywhere we look. Throughout the city of Rosemount, we saw an entire community rally to help provide food for a local food drive that was hosted by NHS. I remember volunteering at the local food drive, and it was incredible to see how many people were willing to donate. Some even asked where their food was going, and as we explained who it was going to, their faces lit up even more. It's moments like this that confirm our virtuous behavior as Rosemount NHS members.
I pledge myself to uphold the high purposes of the National Honor Society to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands. I will be loyal to my school and will maintain and encourage high standards of scholarship, service, leadership, and character.
Good evening. My name is Kyle Paulson, and I am the Business Education Teacher and Faculty Advisor of the Rosemount High School National Honor Society. As I look at the members we are inducting tonight into our chapter, I am inspired. This year we are welcoming students who are impacting our community in many ways I couldn't have imagined. Students who are active in various activities in our community that include but are not limited to Student Body Representative in District 196 Legislative Advisory Council, cultural and spiritual youth leaders, local, national, and international food programs, including Food Shelves, Fare for All, Feed My Starving Children, Minnesota Zoo Team, Minnesota Children's Museum Play Team, and various local and county-wide environmental projects. Every year, our NHS students dedicate a minimum of 36 hours each to our school, local, and broader communities. As I look at this list of 176 students being inducted tonight, in addition to our 152 current members, I can only imagine what is to come with the almost 12,000 hours we as an organization are dedicating to our community next year. President Barack Obama once said, "Keep exploring, keep dreaming, keep asking why. Don't settle for what you already know. Never stop believing in the power of your ideas, your imagination, your hard work to change the world." Our 2021-22 student leadership team has created some amazing opportunities for our students to participate in next year. But I challenge you each to take President Barack Obama's words, to think of new and creative ways to support our community, embrace these ideas, create a plan, and put the plan into action. Your impact on our school, local, and broader communities is monumental and inspiring. Thank you for your commitment and dedication to character, scholarship, leadership, and service. This commitment that you are making tonight is truly inspiring to your advisors, your parents, and the Rosemont High School community. And research has long shown that anywhere from half to upwards of 80% of jobs are filled through networking. Use your volunteer opportunities as an opportunity to network with individuals, groups, and leaders in the community that you wouldn't normally interact with. You never know where they may lead. Your interactions today may greatly impact your future by leading to unexpected high school or college internships or an unintended career path. Again, welcome to the Rosemont High School's chapter of the National Honor Society.
We thank you for watching our video presentation of the induction ceremony. Be sure to congratulate and wish these students well the next time you see them. We wish you and yours happiness and good health.